Who's ready for me to go a whole month without talking about romantic comedies at all? Because it's gonna happen. So I've been crazy busy the past couple weeks editing the monthly skit still. I was also doing this weekly skit for this week as well. So it had been a long, crazy time and it's done now and peace. So this week I'm gonna have to talk about something else. And what I've decided to talk about is one of the smaller things that's been developing here at Building Characters, but something that I am kind of excited about. So if you notice our wall here where we all film our vlogs, we were all supposed to originally bring in little like character accent pieces to put in our background so that our vlogs would be more personalized. And the thing I brought were these cool Marvel poster things. Everyone kind of quickly realized that they liked filming with the corner that's back there, that corner, in their background more for kind of as much depth as they can get, because apparently that's good for videos or something. The other corners in this room, one has a door and the other two have this big window right next to it. So we can't really use them, so we all have to share this one. And the way that we've decided to do that is with these wood board things, and we're gonna all attach our different accent pieces to that so then we can swap them out. Since, you know, I've been here for a while, I figured maybe it was time for change in terms of what my accent piece was going to be. So all this is to show you this picture here, and this picture is actually something that I drew, and that will be my new accent piece. So story time with Ethan. When I first started using Instagram, I did this thing where I would do cartoons collide, and I would have people recommend to me two different cartoon characters who never actually were in the same show, and I'd draw a picture with the two of them interacting with each other. I probably made a dozen or so different pictures. I never drew one for myself. So then I had the idea, hey, I should draw myself a picture, and then things got out of hand. I'm not great at making decisions, and because of that, I couldn't narrow it down to just 2 or even 5 different characters. So I narrowed it down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 14, 15, 23, 24, 25, 36, 37, 59 characters, which is a lot of characters. But I chose all of them because they were all different kind of important characters that I loved when I was a kid. I'm gonna go through some of these pictures because I think some of them are kind of fun, and it will give you a little more insight into the things I liked when I was growing up. I don't know why I said when I was growing up, because let's be honest, I still love almost all of these things. Down at the bottom, we got some great video game characters. Toon Link from Wind Waker, best Zelda game in my opinion. Zelda, Ganondorf from Wind Waker as well. Luigi and Toad, who were always my favorite people in Mario Party. Batman and Nightwing from Batman the Animated Series, which is an amazing show. Robin, Cyborg, and Beast Boy from the Teen Titans show. Then we have my favorite superhero of all time, Hawkeye, right here. And he's always been my favorite growing up, even though I know there's more DC characters than Marvel characters on this picture. We, at my household, were always much more into Marvel. Favorite character was always Hawkeye, be it, you know, with the Avengers, West Coast Avengers, his solo series. It was all good. So Hawkeye, yes. We then have some other characters from other shows. Avatar: The Last Airbender, which is one of the best TV shows of all time. We got Wallace and Gromit, who love me some Wallace and Gromit. Larry with Barbara Manatee. Jacko, Wacko, and Dot from the Animaniacs. Number 4 from Codename Kids Next Door. Ed, Edd and Eddy. And Rocky and Bullwinkle. Snoopy and Woodstock from the Peanuts, because the Peanuts are amazing. Then there's other characters from live action TV shows who I kind of, you know, cartoonized just to put in the picture. Sean and Gus from Psych. There's 8-bit version of Troy and Abed from Community. There's also Jim and Dwight down there from The Office. The Office is probably my favorite TV show just from a standpoint of how much I've watched it. I have seen every episode of The Office an embarrassing amount of times. Quiz me in the comments below. There's also the Serenity up top from Firefly. I am a huge fan of basically all Joss Whedon shows, and I needed to figure out at least one thing I could put in there, so Serenity is kind of all-encompassing for both Firefly itself and also Angel and Buffy. We then got Prince Philip dueling a dragon, because Prince Philip is the best Disney prince of all time Fight Me. Cool Iron Giant looming in the corner. Dodge from Oliver and Company. Balto, another animated dog who was incredibly important to my childhood. Then of course we have Legolas, Aragorn, and Gimli from The Lord of the Rings. The Lord of the Rings are some of my absolute favorite movies. The books are even better, and it's just all great. I've only seen a little bit of anime, and it's mainly, you know, the crazy popular stuff, but the stuff that I have seen I like a lot. Ed down here from Full Metal Alchemist, and then we have Elf from Death Note down kind of hiding in the middle there. So yeah, that's a ton of stuff that I like all in one picture. There's a few things on there that I didn't name that you'll probably have to really finally comb over the picture to point out, and if you notice any character that I didn't name in this video and you comment down below, I'll respond telling you why they were important to me as well. All of this to say though that film and TV were obviously a huge part of my life growing up, as they are for a lot of people. That the entertainment we watch and see really, you know, affects us as we develop and, you know, grow as people. You know, making sure that you're choosing the right stuff to watch and be influenced by, because let's face it, that's what happens. You get influenced by this stuff, is important, I think, in life. So these, for better or worse, are all the things that I watched when I was a kid. As always, like and subscribe, and I bet if I talk really fast, I can end this video in under 6 minutes. Yes!